Well, it's a very normal behavior, right? It's you use the word criticism, which I agree with. But you know what? When I work with athletes, I've learned so much from them. And you know what word they use that I think is really interesting? So I'll say to them, okay, when your parents criticize you, tell me how you feel. How does that make you feel? And you know what comes up a lot? They feel judged. They feel judged. And I'm like, hmm. And then the parents, I'm going, well, when you criticize your child, I said, how does it work? Are they attentive? Are they engaged? Are they listening? Are they asking conversations, or are they trying to block you out? And they're like, well, they're trying to block me out. And I said, do you want to know why? Because you're judging them. They feel disapproved of. Who wants to sign up to have a sit in the car ride home and be disapproved of by the person that they thought loves them or that they think loves them? So it's a very interesting dynamic criticism. That's what parents use. Oh, here's another word that parents use. Oh, I'm just giving them feedback. Oh, negative feedback, also known as judgment. There's a reason that the criticism and the feedback doesn't work because it's very difficult as an athlete, a young athlete. It's very difficult to feel open to what somebody is saying when you actually feel judged. It's almost impossible. And what I teach instead is instead of being critical, instead of lecturing, instead of judging, could you get curious instead? Because curious feels different than judgment. Most parents that I work with, they talk, they tell, they poke, they lecture, they lead. And I'm like, well, what if you flipped it and you got curious? Because if you were truly curious, much of what you say would be a question. How did it feel out there today? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your performance? What's one thing you wish you would have done differently to change that number? Hey, do you remember in the second set when you hit that overhead smash into the net? If you had a do-over, what would you have done differently? An approach like that feels way different than criticism.